Okay friends, I just got back home and I did a little walk outside, and now it is time to eat some of the corn chowder I made last night. It's not a super pretty meal, but like, TBH, not here for pretty meals, here for good meals. Am I right? Am I right? So, I'm just gonna take some rice that I just heated up. Put some of that in there. Great. Half a cup of that, and then add the chowder on top. And then on top of this, I just put some nutritional yeast, which has lots of B12 in it. I think it has iron. That might be wrong. Don't quote me, not a doctor, but I know it just has a lot of good stuff for you. And it has like a cheesy-ish taste. It does not taste exactly like cheese, but super filling, super good. One of my favorite meals ever, and so quick to make too. And I swear the longer it sits, the better it tastes. And then I'm just gonna chop up some green onion. Maybe I'll have 2 bowls of it. I don't know yet, girl, but I am hungry, girl. Oh my God, where are my green onions? You are my green onion. You'd be right here. So it's 11:30 right now. Yum, 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 yum. Maybe I won't. Ooh, I forgot I had this. I totally, last night when I made this stew, I didn't eat it with rice, so you totally don't have to. I just, it just bulks it up more and makes it yummy and hearty. So good. That was really gross, I apologize.
Industry transition away from animal-based meat and toward plant-based meat and clean meat, both of which have much less of a carbon footprint, both of which are far more exponentially more sustainable, neither of which uses antibiotics, which probably is an existential threat to humanity on par with climate change, and of course both of which are friendly to animals. So if we can convince the meat industry, through creating products that are taste competitive and price competitive, to simply shift over, that certainly changes the landscape on Capitol Hill as well.
Right, and I want to get into...
I always get asked what I'm listening to, which in my last video, no comment. I can't. When people drive with headphones in, can you not? It's also illegal, isn't it? I always thought that was illegal. I always get asked what I'm listening to when I'm filming, and when I was filming the scene where I was shipping Light, Love, and Lace orders in my last video, I was watching, well, I was listening to it, this movie called What the Health, which I really suggest. You can watch it on Vimeo. Oh my God, I'm like stopped in a drive-thru, by the way. Not texting and driving. But I was watching What the Health, and it is so good. Highly recommend. And I'm currently listening to the Rich Roll podcast, which I've been really loving the past couple weeks. But I just pulled up to Starbucks. I thought I would show you guys what I get. I haven't eaten anything. All I've had today was like that bag of mango and then all the corn chowder with a cup of rice, which it's like just so filling. And I know a lot of people always give me a hard time. They're like, you don't eat enough. But I'm like, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. When really, I probably had like, geez, I don't know. Let's look. Okay. How many servings are in this bag? 4. So I definitely ate 3 servings, which is 90 grams of carbs and close to 500 calories. So that's probably why I'm not very hungry, but carbs always feed you up, which actually that movie What the Health talks a lot about how carbs and sugar don't make you fat, and kind of like I just really love movies that like, documentaries, I'm sorry, that don't just talk about, like, they just don't show gory images of like these animals being hurt to try and convince you. Like, I need like some facts, like show me some doctors, like talk to me, like I need some real stuff to like back it up, not just, you know, scaring someone into it. But anywho, they talk a lot about diseases and what actually causes stuff and blah 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 blah. It's a really great movie, but I need some caffeine. I'm super excited to get my cold brew. My new favorite drink is a grande cold brew, extra ice, splash of almond milk, no sweetener. Trying to get off the sweetener train just because it's not really necessary, you know, just not necessary. Why do it? Why do it? Currently reading this book called The Well Life. If you guys are part of the Facebook group, the Year Review Facebook group, I talked about how one of my goals this month is to read 3 books, including this one. So it's The Well Life, Dear Lover, and the Tony Robbins book, Awaken Your Inner Giant, I think it's called. And I'm actually halfway done with this, so I'm super excited. I've been shipping orders all day, and now I'm running to the old apartment to grab some stuff. We have that space pretty much almost cleared out. We just have like the last bits and bobs to do. So yeah, I'm gonna get my coffee and then head to the apartment. Tonight I'm having a girls' night with my friend Allie. Super excited. Yay. Made an appointment to get my car looked at. The best. The best. Update. I will be right by your side. Bitch, we got it. Yes, queen. Yes, yes.
We don't know how that happened. We tried.
Good morning, my sweet, sweet friends. Because we see a lot of what I eat in a day is, and they're like, but I don't eat like this every day. And I'm like, so what else you eat, girl? Tell me. But last night, I ended up going to Chick-fil-A, got a large fry because like I'm worth it. And then I discovered, like, when you, I just like, oh. Okay, as we know, one of my favorite toppings on everything is Frank's buffalo sauce. And for some reason I had it in my head that all buffalo sauce was vegan. Like, I didn't know what they would put in it that like wouldn't be, you know what I mean? And as we know, I follow a plant-based diet. I say mainly just in case like one day I fuck up and nobody can hold it over my head. But I got the buffalo sauce from Chick-fil-A, and I'm eating it, and I've had it multiple times. Like, mine and my boyfriend's, one of our favorite things to get on our road trips is Chick-fil-A, because it's like a healthier option, you know? And I just get like the wrap with just veggies in it. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, I've never looked at the ingredients on this. Like, why does nobody eat these in their vegan, like, mukbangs? Then I'm like, shook. It has milk in it. Why? I don't know. But then it also makes me concerned, like, these are not refrigerated and there's dairy in it. Does that, like, blow anyone else's mind? Just me. Weird shit I think about. Anywho, I'm making some Spark by ADVOCARE. I get asked a lot if I still use ADVOCARE products. I use a lot of them still. Spark being one of them. I use their probiotic. There's a few other. Oh, the herbal cleanse I'm going to start soon. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're doing. But I'm just having, what's on my neck? Oh, it's on the screen. So I'm just having some Spark. I'm gonna go to the gym for the first time in God knows how long. So pray for me. Pray for me. Super excited. I'll leave a link down below for Spark. It's one of my favorite, like, instead of coffee, I have this, and it has just like a lot of vitamins in it, so it's like healthier. Guess what, y'all? Guess what? I did it. I went to the gym. I did it. I finally did it. I'm so proud of myself for getting back into the gym, because just like all of us, I just did a post on the Year Review group on Facebook about, like, I had every excuse in the book. Like, if we really don't want to do something, we can create any excuse we want. Like, we all have excuses. We all can come up with shit that, like, is a perfect reasoning of why we, you know, can't eat healthy, or why we can't go to the gym, or why, like, you know, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get anxiety going to the gym too, and in the post I talked about, like, I honestly, this might sound really harsh, I literally tell myself to shut up and that it's not real, and I just put on some clothes, I put my shoes on, I I literally, when I was driving to the gym, I turned around to be like, no, it's fine, I'll go on a run. No, bitch, you won't. Get your ass back around. So I turned back around, went to the gym. I was only there for 30 minutes because my whole day is like time blocked out, and I was running late to the gym after that fucking backlash of turning back around. So I was only there for 30 minutes. I did 15 minutes of cardio, and then I spent the other 15 minutes doing weight stuff. And you know, that's all it is. It's like small steps. We forget that we don't have to, I talk about this all the time, like we forget that we don't have to have everything perfectly planned out. We don't have to know what we're doing every step of the way. Like, I just went in there, got on the elliptical, like cranked the fucking hill up, and like turned the the resistance up a bit, so it's actually more of a workout, and got your heart rate up because I knew I wouldn't be there for that long. And then I just did some of the weight machines that are like so easy, like, you know, just whatever. And honestly, I have to remind myself, and we all have to remind ourselves, that 99% of the people in the gym not only don't care about what you're doing, but they're so focused on themselves, like wondering what they're doing and if people are looking at them. And if we're all worried about everyone looking at us, we're not looking at each other. You know what I mean? So the Spark got me real hyped up. I love that stuff because it doesn't make me itchy, and it gives me like just really good energy, and there's no crash, so that's super nice. But yeah, I'm just so excited that I fucking did it. I'm so proud of myself. Marissa, you are great. You are queen. I love my healthy body. I'm grateful for the body I'm in, and I'm so grateful for the healthy foods I put in my body and the changes that I'm going to instill in my body. And yeah, you know, just create a mantra for yourself. Be like, I crave healthy, nourishing foods. Like, I enjoy working out. Just trick yourself into it. Trick yourself. You know how they say, trick yourself, trick yourself. Oh, hysterical, Maurice. So now I have to go home, shower, get ready. I'm being interviewed for Jordan's podcast at 2, and then until then, I'm going to be shipping orders and taking photos and stuff of new bundles that I'm making. I also ordered something very exciting last night, to do something that people have been asking me to do for over a year now. And you know what? I've been just like shitting on myself recently, and I was talking to all my friends about this and my partner, and I have just been like getting, like, we know this, like, I'm back to me, and it feels so fucking good. But like, I was letting other people's opinions about me influence how I felt about myself, and really like let it get to me. And like, I was giving people way too much power over myself, and like, bitch, why? Bitch, where? Like, bitch, that ain't you. Sit down. Sorry I just swore so much. I love you. I respect you. I cherish you. I'm sorry if I just offended you. But like, that's not me at all. Like, what the hell, Marissa? Snap out of it. You know what I mean? Why? Why, Marissa? Why? That ain't you. You're beautiful. You're thriving. You're young. You cute. You're abundant. You're creative. You're successful. Live your life. And that goes for all of us. We are all those things. Like, we just let other people get to us, and we let ourselves get to us, and our ego in our head. And like, video coming soon. I did a rant video on it. Can't wait for y'all to see. Love you so much. Okay. I need to go make a green smoothie, put some coconut oil in my hair as I make the green smoothie, and like, thrive. Okay, I just got home. Here's the plan. I'm gonna put on a purifying face mask because your girl needs it. Skin not 10 out of 10, would not recommend. So we're gonna use our Bosha is what I call Bobo when she's being annoying. She's Bosha. Oh, I think she's coming. She heard me. Oh, that's Haley. Okay, we're gonna put this on, and then we are going to use, everyone needs these in their life. I've been using them since they came out like 2 months ago. These are the Trader Joe's organic coconut oil packets, the cold pressed and unrefined. I just warm it up in my hand so it becomes like a thinner paste. Brody, of course you want to do that right now. And then I'm gonna put that all throughout my hair, from my ears, like, actually honestly from like here down. My hair doesn't get that greasy. And treat your hair, girl. I don't put coconut oil on my face, but I love it in my hair. I get asked that a lot. So I'm gonna use these, and I also have that Kopari stuff, but I haven't had a chance to use it. Like, what are you crying about? I'm sure your legs are really hard as my dog. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm rushing because I'm trying really hard to stick to my schedule that I made. And I still need to make the smoothie and shower and be done by, I think, 11, which is not Logan promising. Also, why is this so bright? Okay, let's get going. It's probably a leak, so go me. See, so it's just in these little packets, which is so since my camera died and you were charging, what has happened since I last talked to you? Well, my face mask is drying. I'm about 20 minutes behind schedule. Oh yes, so satisfying. I made my green smoothie. I showed y'all on Snapchat or Instagram stories how I made it. Super big, super good. I used organic kale, organic spinach, some of my Moon Juice vanilla protein powder. This is the fruit that I use, the organic tropical blend. It's pineapple, banana, strawberry, and mango. Some beauty dust, spirulina, obviously, health is wealth. I use cordyceps for my adrenals, and then I use some ashwagandha for my thyroid, and it's supposed to help with anxiety, so I thought that'd be really good. And those are kind of my favorite supplements right now. Not even supplements, they're literally natural. I don't... Bleh. Words are hard. So I'm about to go hop in the shower and then start shipping orders, and it is about 11 right now, and I will be doing that until I have to hop on Skype for my interview with Jordan, which I'm so excited. I really love that podcast, so the fact that she even wants me on it is like amazing to me. So yeah, it's a great day. I'm in a great mood, as we know. Oh, I also put a real banana in here too. Okay, in the car again. I just finished lunch, which you guys were charging again. I just had a salad, the typical salad I make with rice, lettuce, and sesame ginger dressing. My card got full again. So I just had that for lunch. Super yummy and filling and just great. Waiting for my hair to air dry. I have about an hour until the podcast with Jordan, and so I'm gonna go get a cold brew. I need to go to Whole Foods and like buy, love you bitch. I need to buy some like organic cold brew in those big jugs so I can make it at home. Because I've really been on the cold brew train. Really been in, you know what else train I've been on? Not wearing makeup. Go me.
That I'm not even sure how to introduce her, because her work within the world really spans everything from body confidence to leading retreats to being a writer to being a model, which she doesn't actually, but this is still something that we'll talk a lot about. And she's just an inspirational person. She's an incredible friend. She is married to an awesome guy named Matt, and I have stayed with them in Miami and totally need to go back. Miss her so much. She's one of those people who every single time we're together, we laugh so hard that we cry, like literally doubled over laughing and dying. And those are the best kind of people to have.
Thank you for pulling at the Starbucks. This is Kim. What can I get started for you today?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Can I get a grande cold brew with extra ice and a splash of almond milk, please?
Okay, a grande cold brew with extra ice.
Yep.
And you said something else to that.
And a splash of almond milk, please?
Oh, a splash of almond milk.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's it.
Just 1 second and I'll put that in and get you a total. Cold brew. Splash of almond milk. Extra ice.
Yes.
405 is total at the window. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. It was kind of difficult. Jordan texted me.
He couldn't have been a sweeter, human being. But
Good morning, my sweet friends. Currently have my little Skin Iceland iPads on, which are like the best things ever. I've been using these for like over a year now, and I swear they're just like the best. They're very like cooling and tightening, and they are vegan and cruelty free. They're a vegan, cruelty free, and like all natural brand. I really love them. I'm actually doing a giveaway with a bunch of my favorite stuff of theirs soon, so look out for that. Making my favorite breakfast right now, the bread I showed you with some peanut butter, and I've been snacking on these. I am drinking my chlorophyll water. I get asked a lot about the chlorophyll I use. It is just this from IHERB. Doesn't want to focus. It's just chloroxygen. Builds red blood cells. Basically, I use chlorophyll water because it helps eliminate body odor, which I've never really struggled with body odor, but like hashtag why not. There's certain studies that show that it helps prevent cancer. Who knows? But it also helps oxygen get like through your body faster and like builds your red blood cells, or it's just really fucking good for you. That's all I know. I just take it. It doesn't taste like anything, so why not, man? I also took my daily cleanse by Hum, which I'm actually doing a huge giveaway on Snapchat/Instagram right now. So yeah, I'm choosing the winner tomorrow, which this video should be up, I don't know, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I just feel like I don't have enough footage. Anywho, I wanted this video to be mainly about health and fitness and getting back on my little journey honey, with my strawberry A's. But oh, I want to tell you guys about, ow, I have a hiccup coming. I can feel it. Maybe you're supposed to burp. This podcast that I'm listening to, you guys ask, yes bitch. You guys ask all the time about podcasts I listen to. I've been obsessed with the Rich Roll podcast. Seriously amazing. This one is the Bruce Friedrich one, and fucking mind-blowing. Everyone needs to go listen to it. Amazing. But I'm gonna eat my toast and get ready and go to the gym because we're ready, y'all. Time to get our ass tight and right. Am I right? Am I tight? Not yet, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. Okay. Let's put some peanut butter on my toast. And I usually don't even like peanut butter. I don't know. The only time I like really, because as we know, I stick to a high carb, low fat, vegan diet. That's just what my body feels right now. As we know, I said I don't really like to label my diet, so I don't call myself vegan. I don't do anything like that, simply for my own mind. Because as someone who used to have an eating disorder, it's hard to put yourself in a box and then you get very obsessive about it. I had to stop Weight Watchers because I was getting kind of obsessive about it, to the point where it's just like I was spending too much mental time focusing on what I would eat throughout the day, if that makes sense. So yeah, like that's just the reality of it. If you've had an eating disorder of any sorts before, you probably understand that you'll always have a tinge of that mentality. But yeah, so I stick to a high carb, low fat diet because that is just like, and I say that because people always ask like, well, how do you eat? What do you eat? Da, 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 da. So I try and label it somewhat for you guys, but I eat that way because that's what feels best for my body. And if I eat too much fat or too much oil, I feel really tired and like sluggish. I actually tried upping the fat in my diet a couple weeks ago and I was so tired all the time, which everyone's body is different. Do not slay me, do not stab me. I'm just letting you know what works for me. But if I do have things like nut butters and stuff, I like to have them in the morning, and that's just kind of what works best for my body. That's just what, it's like figuring out what fuels your car the best, you know? You know? You know? So, let's smear this ish on and then get ready to go to the gym. Now it is lunchtime. P.S. How cute is this top that I got from Lululemon? It's called the Y back tank, I think, and I'm a size 6, 34 double D. I wear like a 27 pant. Not that this part matters, but yeah. I love it. It's super comfortable and supportive. But anywho, obsessed with this. For lunch, I made some boiled potatoes and broccoli with just nutritional yeast and garlic salt. I was gonna make a salad, but I totally changed my mind. I've been eating a lot of salads. Oh. Now or never, Birdie. Oh, it's coffee time. It's coffee.
Thank you for calling in to Starbucks. This is Jessica. How can I help you?
Hi, how are you? Hello.
Hi, I'm looking at Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. Can I get a grande cold brew with extra ice and a splash of almond milk?
Grande cold brew.
Yep.
And then what else was in it? Sorry.
Extra ice and a splash of almond milk, please.
Extra ice and a splash of almond milk. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else for you?
Just that.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll have your total.
Okay. That's kind of rude.
Give me 345.
Cheese Danish for Anthony.
Thank you.
Cheese Danish for Anthony.
No, I'm not Anthony. No, I don't want a cheese Danish. And I just asked you how your day was, and you literally just cut off. Okay. Well, sending you love and light. Hi! Are we getting a coffee? Are you mad you didn't get your puppuccino? You mad you didn't get puppuccino? We gotta get a little cold brew so we can get some energy and go to the gym. So, I was talking on Snapchat yesterday, and a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about it in video, but I just like don't know what to say. Essentially, I was saying that there's nothing wrong with wanting to diet or take charge of your body or wanting to change your body or get healthy or anything like that. It's all about doing it in the right way and doing it in a healthy way. I was saying that I feel like I watch so many influencers and I watch so many YouTubers and on Snapchat and Instagram and, you know, all the social media we have these days, and I just get so sad when I see people, literally you can see them like upset over food, that like they can't eat this or they can't eat that, or that they binged on this, or everything's a cheat meal, or like, I don't know, it's just like one meal will not ruin your life. It's just all about consistency and like just take charge of it. I personally, you know, lean towards a plant-based diet because that's what makes me feel best, and I feel like that's what's overall healthiest for our bodies, but that's just me and my opinion. So yeah, it makes me really scared, or it's not, I mean kind of scared, but scared and sad when I see girls like talking about how much they love carbs but they can't eat them, and I'm just like, you can't. And like I used to be that person too, where I like literally starved myself. And I also want to point out that I'm not like saying there's anything wrong with counting your macros, there's nothing wrong with X, Y, and Z diet. It's just like, for me personally, that would not work. And I know so many people who are able to do those diets and do them in a healthy way. Emily Duncan is like the perfect example of how it should be. Like, round of applause for Emily. But I just wanted to say that because people want me to talk about it in a video, and I don't really know what else to say about it. I guess I could do like a rant video about it, but I just don't want to offend people. Like, that's the point. It's coming from such like a loving place, and I've been there, and I think that's what it is, that I've been there, where it's like you're literally not even enjoying food. Like, we don't have to be scared of food, we don't have to fear food, we don't have to like, you know, make food this huge part of our life, like a negative part of our life, you know what I mean? Or especially like when you're working out, which I talk about this a lot on the podcast I did with Jordan, the Balance Blonde podcast, which I'm excited for you guys to hear. And yeah, I'm just here with the pups, getting our cold brew, and then I'm gonna go to the gym because we are taking back control of our body and our life, and I have just like felt so recently. And that's the other part. It's like, Marissa, like, you're so tiny. And I'm like, nah, no, I'm not. Also, it's like, I'm 5'3". If I gain, like, I've gained, I think, like, almost 10 pounds. And it's like, if I gain weight, even if it's, like, 5 pounds, it, like, sits on me differently. And, like, you know the feeling of your body, girl. Like, you know how you feel. And I just don't feel like myself. Like, I still love myself. I still feel hot. I just feel heavier. Nobody wants to feel heavier. Like, it's just like, it physically feels heavier, not like, oh, I feel fat. Like, I physically feel more tired from lugging these 7 pounds around, man. Yeah, some people can gain weight and not care. I just feel it. Bro, do you feel it, boo? What's up? You feel it, man? Like, what is life like being a needy pony? What's it like? Haley, we can't see you. Sorry, girl.